And today I want to talk about securing artificial intelligence workloads in a multi-cloud environment. Now, we all know that any organization today cannot put all their workloads in a single cloud service provider. It goes without saying that you'll have to work with multiple cloud environments. To name a few: Microsoft Azure, AWS, Google, and so on. Now, the challenge with AI workloads being deployed in multiple cloud environments where data and applications will span across providers as a multi-pronged, you know, issue. AI, if you look at it, has evolved from a theoretical concept to a transformative force now. I mean, you cannot rely on one cloud service provider to cater to all your workload demands. So the rise of multi-cloud environments with using infrastructure from multiple cloud providers adds a layer of complexity to AI. The flexibility that comes with using a multi-cloud environment is basically something that any organization has to adopt, so that you don't get into a situation where there are challenges. Basically, so I want to talk about those challenges and then what could be done to you know uh, mitigate the risk of those challenges becoming issues. Right. This needs a very strategic approach and to address unique risks that stem out of such multi-cloud environments. If you look at the challenges, let's say that there's a lot of problem in terms of vendor locking if you stay in one cloud, right? And there is redundancy issues because unless you distribute your workloads, there's a lot of problems, and that could lead to lowered resilience of your cloud workloads. And there is also geographical flexibility that if you don't that get in multi-cloud environments. Now, let's go specifically in terms of how it affects AI workloads. See, AI workloads many a times have a lot of sensitive information. It could be PII, it could be financial in nature, it could be your health, records. And there are data privacy concerns that are a huge problem in many geographies that we see today, including GDPR. Right? Now, how do you manage such information going from one cloud environment to another? Right? That's where these unique challenges come out to ensure consistent data privacy policies and managing those transfers across cloud environments and avoiding data breaches during model training. Usually, you require a lot of data, large data sets when you actually train those models. Again, there is a problem of both data and model integrity when you are talking about multiple cloud environments. There is a possibility that the models get tampered during such transitions. And there is also a problem with model versioning and updates across cloud environments. And how do you kind of secure your parameters, your weights, when you use a multi-cloud environment? And there is this classic example of identity and access management. You'll have to figure out a way wherein identity is managed seamlessly across cloud environments. You might also have data going out of the cloud environments, especially in third-party services, when you consume or provision services to third parties, contractors. The other issue you can see is cloud network security. How do you ensure there is seamless, uniform, um, security policies applied across the cloud environments? Because unless you do that, there could be a lot of malicious actors using something like man in the middle attacks, eavesdropping, data exploitation. These are different techniques that attackers use today to compromise cloud workloads. And there is also adversarial attacks and model poisoning, which becomes um, even more threatening when you kind of communicate between different cloud environments. That risk, managing the risk, especially in a cloud multi-cloud environment, becomes a huge challenge. And you will also have governance issues and compliance issues. Now, how do you address all this? I think the core principle of working in a cloud multi-cloud environment would be to use a zero trust architecture. All your layers in your defense and depth approach should kind of um, use zero trust architecture, and this would ensure that nothing is left for chance, and every access is based on trust, zero trust. Then you have the challenges of data integrity. So always use encryption techniques for both data at rest, data in transit, and even data in use is what we see today, wherein there are encryption techniques that we can do even in the data for the data which is in use in certain environments. I would strongly urge to use native cloud security tools, your CSPMs, your CNAPs. And the problem with multi-cloud environments would be uh, there should be one security posture that stems out of all these environments. That's where it gets tricky, and that's where you need to use a multi-cloud enterprise cloud posture management tools or a cloud native application security tools. And I think adopting artificial intelligence uh, processes in threat detection will also help, because AI is one technology which will actually look for anomalies, your user identity behavior anomalies, your workload anomalies, your infra anomalies, network analysis anomalies. So all this could be driven by an AI, adopting an AI-driven vulnerability management and threat detection. And this also ensures consistent compliance across multi-cloud environment, so that you don't need to replicate the same compliance policies across cloud workloads. And you need to be really careful, especially in the inter-cloud communication. So how does the data get transferred? What are the gateways it passes through? Does it go through the backbone networks? Does it go out of the your VPNs or virtual private networks? Does it go through open internet? These are the questions I would ask to secure inter-cloud communication. And it goes without saying, it becomes easier to monitor and manage AI workloads. When you have an enterprise multi-cloud security posture solution. And you can also perform security monitoring using SIM tools. You can do remediation using SOAR tools, security orchestration, automation, and response tools. And these are things that you can actually put into place to secure AI workloads. And importantly, bringing in a culture of security is very important. You should train and educate the relevant stakeholders. You should conduct assessments, probably simulated sessions, wargaming sessions. So bringing in a security culture will go a long way in securing your AI environment, which I'm sure will evolve even stronger. It is going to take a very important place in our tech ecosystem. Hope this helps. Thanks for the opportunity. Yeah, good. Thank you.